There are many side effects of abortion for women. They usually become really depressed after an abortion, and the statistics from the article Abortion, Feelings Post-Traumatic Stress and Having an Abortion say that 93% of women regret their abortions. That's a lot of women. They do have programs now where there's counseling before women have the abortion to make sure they still want it. There's counseling for them after, but if there's 93% of them still regret it after taking the counseling, it's obviously not working. It also says that women are 9 times more likely to kill themselves after an abortion due to stress and depression, because they look at it as they can never have their child back. It's a temporary solution. It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Some of the things that women suffer from after an abortion are eating disorders, post-traumatic stress, nightmares, and depression. Women are also more likely to become alcoholics and abuse drugs to help relieve their depression from abortions, so it causes more problems. A lot of women also realize that just because they had an abortion doesn't mean their circumstances change, because a majority of abortions happen to lower income families, so they're still lower income. They just don't have to worry about the kid, but there's a lot of programs out there for this. It says there's an estimated 1.5 million people out there each year that are willing to adopt children, and there's about 1.37 million abortions. So there's more people out there willing to adopt a kid than there are being aborted, so women should just have the kid and put it up for adoption. The way that an abortion is done is the cervix is forcibly dilated, which weakens it and often hurts the ability for carrying future babies. The body that set out a set of hormones to change your body for childbirth is traumatized, and the utilization loss of a child. So the hormones go crazy, mutating cells that never get the chance to become hormones and stay mutated. And this also leads to cancer and can lead to prevent future pregnancies. So if a woman does end up wanting to have a baby, she can. It also says that women usually don't say any of their problems until about 7 to 10 years after the abortion, because they're scared of trying to deal with it, or they're just don't want to deal with it. Alright, now we're going to talk about some of the how the babies are disposed when they're aborted. The abortion clinics must dispose of the body legally. Abortionists must treat aborted fetuses as medical waste. So they're looking at these babies as trash. This is regulated by the California Health and Safety Code. The code is specific as to how to abort fetuses. The code section 7054.3 cites a recognizable dead human fetus of less than 20 weeks should be disposed of by internment and shall be disposed by incineration, which means they burn the babies. This is not a good thing because it also pollutes the environment. One of the byproducts of burning human tissue is a dioxin, which is one of the most dangerous substances known to man, according to the February interview with Karen Perry of the Physicians for Social Responsibility in New York. Another place where babies end up in medical research is laboratories, both private and public. So they'll take these aborted fetuses and do experiments on them, treat them like as if they were an animal. Last year, Mark Crutcher of Life Dynamics in Texas revealed that some doctors are skirting federal laws prohibiting the sale of fetus tissue and engaged in a highly profitable business of selling fetus tissue that is procured from abortion clinics. So they're pretty much using these fetuses for profit, even though it's illegal, and they use them for testing and just look at them as trash. Also, the federal government spends a lot of money on giving these abortion clinics to keep them running. The research from the Alan Guttmacher Institute estimated that the annual total cost of abortions performed in the United States is $9.8 million. There's no reason to have the government spend this much money on abortions because there are many contraceptives out there. There's male condoms that can be used, which are very effective, and they cost about 50 cents to $1 each, so it's affordable for low-income families. There's a birth control pill, which costs between $15 a month. And in 2004, the FDA made the final decision to allow the emergency contraceptive Plan B to be over-the-counter status for women 17 and older. So a little teenager getting pregnant is not really an excuse because they have condoms, birth control pills, and the Plan B. And also, since 1998, 21 states have passed comprehensive laws on regulations ensuring equality in private insurance coverage for prescription contraceptives. So some insurances are actually paying for these kids to have access to birth control pills and contraceptives. Despite the Despite the assurance offered by more recent studies on the psychological